West podcast for all the wrestling fans out there. We have now got to the halfway point of the year. You know what time it is? It's WWE Summerslam live this Saturday. I know in my last video I said we got boxing coming on, but SummerSlam is one of those top pay-per-views. I would rank, if I had to rank like the top ones, WrestleMania would be number one, SummerSlam would be number two, and I'll probably say Royal Rumble or like the top three pay-per-views when it comes to WWE. This card right here, man, they got 7 fights on here. I'm pretty sure they have somebody on the kickoff show, so it should be maybe 8 or 9 fights. They usually put a fight or two on the kickoff show. So after this card, we got 7 fights. It looked like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 belts on the line that night. Damn, ain't no tag team matches. I don't see a tag team match on here, so it's possible that could be a fight that kicks off the night. It could be a men's or a women's fight for the tag team titles is what I'm thinking. But as of now, what this card, as the card stands right now, and I just want to do a quick predictions and give y'all maybe what I think is going to happen that night with certain matches or whatever. First fight on the card, we got Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental title versus Braun Breaker. These two just fought on the last pay-per-view. Was it Money in the Bank? I think it was Money in the Bank. They fought at Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn won that one fair and square pretty much. So that tells me with the rematch, they gonna give it to Braun Breaker. Usually the champ don't win back-to-back fights coming off 2 pay-per-views. Braun has been one of those hot young wrestlers that came into the game and just went from NXT and shot up to the main card. And like he plays the part. He looks like he could be the champ one day, the main champ. If y'all don't know who Braun Breaker is, that's Rick Steiner's son from the Steiner brothers, Rick and Scott Steiner. That's his son, so that's Scott Steiner's nephew, man. He a dog, man. I like him. I like his character. He's playing a heel right now. He just been doing everybody bad, so I'm gonna go with Braun Breaker to win this opening fight. Next fight on the card, we got Logan Paul defend his U.S. title versus LA Knight. This is the time that this fight is in Cleveland, Ohio, where Logan Paul and Jake Paul is from. But I can see LA Knight winning this fight because they've been trying to give him a belt. He's been like on fire for the last 2 years, maybe. They thought at one point that he was going to be able to beat Roman Reigns when he was holding the heavyweight title. I think, the Money in the Bank, they thought he had a chance to win the Money in the Bank. That didn't happen. So finally, it's like, you know what? They've been running with the story. Like, look, I've been trying to get everything. I've been trying to get one of these belts, and finally, I'm about to get that belt. So I think LA Knight will be your new US champion after Saturday night. Next fight on the card, we have Nia Jax going against Bayley for the women's heavyweight belt. The SmackDown. Is that SmackDown? SmackDown heavyweight title for the women's match. Nia Jax, another one, man, came back from being away from WWE, came back as a heel, been whooping all the women's ass in the division. She done knocked off the top people, Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and a couple other ones she done knocked off for that belt. So Bayley done had the belt since WrestleMania. I can see her possibly dropping the belt right now just because Nia Jax is hot right now. But if not, Bayley should win this match. But I'm going to go with the underdog on this one. I'm going to rock with Nia Jax to win. Next fight on the card is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan is currently the Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley has just came back from injury. The storyline been going on that with Rhea Ripley being out of commission, Liv Morgan been trying to fuck with Dom Mysterio, which is Rhea Ripley boyfriend, say-so boyfriend on wrestling right now. So she comes back and she's pretty much saying, I want my belt back. They used to be tag team partners. Rhea Ripley turned on her quite some time ago. It's just a nice storyline to go with it, but I believe that Rhea Ripley about to get that belt back. I think Liv would just had the belt just for the time being with her being injured, with Rhea Ripley being out injured. They're going to put that belt back on Rhea Ripley. So I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley to win that one. Next fight on the card, we got CM Punk returning to fight Drew McIntyre. This has been a story that's been brewing since CM Punk got back. Drew McIntyre has been playing heel and just pretty much saying, I don't fuck with CM Punk. And they just been going back and forth at it. Drew McIntyre won the belt. He won the heavyweight title. He got cashed in on because he got a little too cocky. And what's the name? CM Punk was released off injury and took advantage of him and cost him the title. Money in the Bank night. Fast forward, Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre wins the men's Money in the Bank match. Later on, tried to cash in. CM Punk fucks him over again. So it's just been repetitive that they just been fucking each other. Or well, really CM Punk fucking him over this whole time. And now that Seth Rollins has been in the middle of that because all three of them pretty much been beefing with each other, they have named him the special guest referee for this match. So if I had to pick a winner, I would say Drew McIntyre wins this fight because I believe Seth Rollins hates CM Punk more than he hates Drew McIntyre. So I can see it playing out that CM Punk ends up losing this fight, that fight back, which would make sense because Drew is another one that's been hot. Like ever since Triple H been in charge, a lot of these fighters have like finally got their momentum that they deserve for being around for so long. But yeah, I think McIntyre will pull this one out, but I think Seth Rollins is going to cost CM Punk this match. Co-main event of the night, we have Gunther fighting for the World Heavyweight title versus Damian Priest. With this fight, this is another fight in the making. Two big men. If y'all don't know, like when it comes to Vince McMahon, the old school way with a wrestler, they always end up putting the belt on the big man at some point. The big man is going to be 6'10", 6'10", 7 foot tall. They're gonna have the belt because it makes sense. The biggest dude on the roster wins the belt or whatever. But Gunther he's been doing this thing ever since he came into NXT, UK NXT, whatever. He's lost so much weight. He cut good promos. He's a good wrestler and all that type of stuff. But Damian Priest, another dude, like I said, he's been leading Judgment Day, holding it down while Rhea Ripley was out. He's been, like I said, been the head of the table with the Judgment Day. So as much as I want Gunther to win this fight, I believe that Damian Priest will win it because he needs this win. He needs to keep this win and keep the momentum going, showing that he's a strong champ, that he's just not going to beat the bums on the roster, that he can go toe-to-toe with the best was out. Gunther won the King of the Ring, so pretty much it's the heavyweight champion versus the King of the Ring winner. He earned that shot. So if I had to go with a winner, I'm going to go with Damian Priest to retain for that one. Main event of the night, we have Solo Sikoa, the head of the table, the tribal chief of the Bloodline 2.0 versus Cody Rhodes. Everybody knows the story when it comes to Cody Rhodes. He won the belt off of Roman Reigns, finally been able to take down the head of the table of the Bloodline. Roman hasn't been seen since WrestleMania. Solo Sikoa then fucking snapped out and just pretty much took over the group and said he the leader of the group. And if anybody got a problem with him, if Roman got a problem, tell Cuz to come holler at me. So that tells me what I'm hoping for is that this will be the return of Roman Reigns. Rest in peace to his pops. I know he lost his pops like a month ago. I still believe that with Solo getting a shot at the Cody Rhodes for this title, that Solo, maybe I think that Cody's gonna retain, but Bloodline's gonna end up jumping him or something, and Roman Reigns gonna come out and actually save the day for Cody, and that'll make him a baby face. Because I think that's what they're gonna go after when he come back. He got to be the good cousin versus the evil young cousin, and I think that's gonna start up a rival between both bloodlines, the new generation and the OG generation of the bloodline. So those are my picks for Saturday night for SummerSlam. Again, I got Braun Breaker winning the Intercontinental title. I got LA Knight winning the United States title. I got Nia Jax winning the women's title. Rhea Ripley winning her women's title back. Drew McIntyre winning due to Seth Rollins fucking over CM Punk. I got Damian Priest winning fair and square. And then I got Cody Rhodes winning with Roman Reigns finally returning back to the WWE. Like, share, and subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast for your latest WWE and wrestling updates.